I can't control the weather, I can't control the room, I can't control who leaves or who arrives too soon. But I can control the response I give to all of it, the way I meet the moment, the way I choose to sit with everything that hits me, with everything that turns. The one thing in my power is how the inside learns. Master of the inside, that's the only throne worth having. Master of the inside, the only kingdom worth the having. Not of others, not of outcomes, not of things beyond my reach, just the territory inside me that only I can teach. I fought the wrong battles, trying to control the out. Spent energy on others, spent energy on doubt. When the real work was internal, was always right here in the 6 inches of space between stimulus and clear response, the chosen reaction, the deliberate pause. Mastering that small distance is the greatest of all laws. Master of the inside, that's the only throne worth having. Master of the inside, the only kingdom worth the having. Not of others, not of outcomes, not of things beyond my reach, just the territory inside me that only I can teach. Master of the inside, still learning every day, still finding new territory, still finding better ways to respond instead of react, to choose instead of fall. Master of the inside is the greatest work of all. Don't mistake the calm for the absence of fire. I burn just as deeply, I just burn entire. Under the surface, where it does the work, not for the display, not for the smirk of those who need to see the wound to believe it's real. I learned to process everything alone in how I feel, because the deepest burning is the one contained, the one that turns to fuel, not the one that's drained. Still water, still burning underneath the skin. Still water, still burning, doing work within. Not cold, not empty, not immune to pain. Still water, still burning through the sun and rain. I've watched men confuse control with being dead inside, seen them mistake composure for a place to hide. But I am fully present in every single thing. I just choose the vessel for the offering. Because a man who burns in secret builds a different kind of heat, the kind that powers decades, the kind that won't retreat. Still water, still burning underneath the skin. Still water, still burning, doing work within. Not cold, not empty, not immune to pain. Still water, still burning through the sun and still burning. I am both of these, the surface calm and steady, the depth that never frees. Still water, still burning, this is what I am, the fire and the water, both inside one man. There are things that hit me like a freight train in the chest, things I'll never mention, things I swallow with the rest. Not because they don't matter, not because I'm numb, but because some fires burn better kept from some. There's a discipline in feeling without letting it spill, a kind of inner mastery of standing very still. Feel it all, say nothing, let it move through like a storm. Feel it all, say nothing. Let the inside do the work. Not suppression, not denial, just the choosing of the time. Feel it all, say nothing, until the feeling becomes mine. I've seen men unravel at the seams of public pain, turn their private storms into everyone's rain. And I don't judge the breaking, Lord knows it gets hard, but I've learned to keep my thunder close and well regarded. Because not every feeling deserves an audience. Some things are between me and my own conscience. Feel it all, say nothing. Let it move through like a storm. Feel it all, say nothing. Let the inside do the work. Not suppression, not denial, just the choosing of the time. Feel it all, say nothing, until the feeling becomes mine. Remember thing. Feel it all, say nothing. Then I let it settle clear. And what remains after the feeling is the only thing worth here. I've learned to enjoy my own company now. Took me longer than expected to figure out how to sit with myself without filling the space with noise or distraction, with someone else's face. And the man I found when I finally got still was worth the long wait, was worth every hill. The company of one is not the loneliest place. The company of one is where I found my face. Not the face I wore for everyone around. The company of one is where the real gets found. Just me and the silence and the truth of it all. The company of one is the best company of all. take myself to dinner, I take myself to dawn, I take myself through everything and carry myself on. Not with arrogance, just with the simple knowing that I am enough for the place I'm going. And when the right company comes, I'll know by how it feels, not by what it offers, but by what it reveals about the man I've built. And all this time alone, the company of one prepared me for the known. The company of one is not the loneliest place. The company of one is where I found my face, not the face I wore for everyone around. The company of one is where the real gets found. Just me and the silence and the truth of it all. The company of one is the best company of all. The company of one, I've grown to love it true, not as a consolation, but as something I pursue. The company of one teaches what no crowd can give, the clearest understanding of exactly how to live. I stopped keeping a list of everything that stood in my way. Stop cataloging the reasons I didn't do it today, because the list was growing longer than the list of what I'd done. And a man of excuses is a man already done. Not hard on others, just hard on myself. I keep the excuses back there on the shelf, where they can't reach the work that needs doing, where they can't slow the life I'm pursuing. No excuses, no explanations, just the work and the result. No excuses, no explanations, that's the only accord. Worth practicing, worth living, worth getting out of bed. No excuses, no explanations, just the life I'm living. By the choices and the actions, not the stories I could tell. No excuses, no explanations, just a doing in the world. I've been in rooms full of talented men who who explained away their greatness again and again. The circumstance, the timing, the ones who held them back. And I nodded and I listened, and then I went back to the work, to the building, to the doing of the thing. No excuses, no explanations, just the offering. Because the world rewards the showing up, not the reasons why you couldn't. And the life rewards the doing, not the stories of you wouldn't. No excuses, no explanations, just the work and the result. No excuses, no explanations, that's the only call. Worth practicing, worth living, worth getting out of bed. No excuses, no explanations, just the life I'm led. By the choices and the actions, not the stories I could tell. No excuses, no explanations, just the doing and the well. No excuses, no explanations, I live by this now. Not perfectly, not always, but I'm learning how to meet every morning without a reason not to. No excuses, no explanations, just a man and what he's got to do today and tomorrow and beyond. I've stood in the open when the sky came down hard, felt the full weight of weather, felt every scar that the storm was delivering, felt every blow, not planting my feet, and I refused to go. Not because I wasn't afraid, because I was. Not because it didn't hurt, because it does. But because I know something about storms now that I didn't used to. I know how they end, they always end. And what stands after is worth every second of the disaster. The storm is not my end. It never was. The storm is not my end. It never does. Finish what it starts on me. I finish what I start. The storm is not my end. I knew it from the heart. From the first time I survived one, from the first time I came through, the storm is not my end. The storm is what I grew through and past and into who I am. The storm is not my end. The storm is just the exam. I failed a few of those exams, came through them anyway, because failure in the storm still means you stay. And staying is the whole thing. Showing up is the whole test. The storm is not my end. The storm is not my best. Worst enemy either. It's my greatest teacher dressed in the hardest clothes available, putting me to the test. And I pass it differently now, with less resistance and more trust. The storm is not my end. The storm is just the must of becoming something more than I was before it came. The storm is not my end. The storm is just the flame. The storm is not my end. It never was. The storm is not my end. It never does. Finish what it starts on me. I finish what I start. The storm is not my end. I knew it from the heart. From the first time I survived one, from the first time I came through. The storm is not my end. The storm is what I grew through and past and into who I am. The storm is not my end. The storm is just the exam. The storm is not my end. I say it and I mean it. I've been through enough weather to believe it. The storm is not my end. It's just the passing through of everything required to build the man that's true. Standing on the other side, still standing, still here. The storm is not my end. The storm is how I clear. I stopped explaining what I was going to do. Started just doing it and letting it come through. No press release, no announcement made, just the work appearing where the promise was laid. Because words are easy, anyone can speak, but the man who delivers is the one worth the seek. Actions, not words, that's the language I speak. Not in the meetings, not in the critique. Actions, not words, laid down brick by brick. The only declaration that doesn't make me sick. I've heard 1,000 plans that never left the room, 1,000 declarations swallowed by the gloom of inaction and intention, never turning real. Give me the man who builds things over the man who feels. because feeling without doing is just noise in the end. And I've run out of patience for the talk without the bend. Actions, not words, that's the language I speak. Not in the meetings, not in the critique. Actions, not words, laid down brick by brick. The only declaration that doesn't make me sick. Be the statement, let the outcome be the choice. Actions, not words, when I'm gone, let them say. He didn't talk about it much, he just built it anyway. I walked into the room and said absolutely nothing, but every eye moved toward me like a quiet drum drumming. Not because I demanded it, not because I tried, just because a man with purpose can't completely hide. And I've learned that presence isn't volume or size. It's the weight of a man who's paid his full price. The loudest silence is the one I carry in, the kind that fills a room before I even begin. The loudest silence is my strongest word. The most powerful thing about me is the one you never heard. I've watched men perform their power like a stage, all that noise and posture, all that borrowed rage. But the room always knows the difference in the end between a man of substance and a man of pretend, because real authority needs no announcements. It just enters the room and makes its pronouncement. The loudest silence is the one I carry in, the kind that fills a room before I even begin. The loudest silence is my strongest word. The most powerful thing about me is the one you never heard. disappear. I don't explain my absence, I don't explain my path, I don't justify the distance or apologize for the math of how I spend my hours, of who I choose to be. The wolf does not explain himself to anyone but me. And I've wasted enough breath on the ones who wouldn't hear, enough energy on justifying what was always clear. The wolf does not explain, he simply moves or stays. The wolf does not explain his nights or his days. Not cold, not arrogant, just done with the performance of making sense to people whose only real importance was their own approval, which I stopped needing long ago. The wolf does not explain, he just goes. I've been asked to account for the way I choose to live by people who were taking more than they would give. And my answer got shorter with every passing year, until the answer became silence and the silence became clear. Because the man who explains himself to every questioning voice has already given away his most important choice. The wolf does not explain, he simply moves or stays. The wolf does not explain his nights or his days. Not cold, not arrogant, just done with the performance of making sense to people whose only real importance was their own approval, which I stopped needing long ago. The wolf does not explain, he just goes. The wolf does not explain, and neither do I. Not anymore, not to anyone passing by. The wolf does not explain, and the sky doesn't either. I just move through this world a silent self-believer. are things I carry that nobody sees, weights I lift in silence on my private knees. Not because I'm hiding, not because I'm proud, just because some burdens aren't meant for the crowd. And I made my peace with being misread, taken for unfeeling, taken for a head of my own emotions. When I'm in the thick of everything I feel, every single break, the weight I don't show is the heaviest I own. The weight I don't show is the most deeply known. Not absence of feeling, but presence of choice. The weight I don't show still has its own voice. It speaks to me at midnight, it speaks to me at dawn. The weight I don't show is what keeps me going on. I've wanted to put it down more times than I'll say. Wanted someone to notice, wanted to give it away. But the carrying made me into what I am, and the not showing taught me to be my own man. Not always, not perfectly, not without the cost, but the weight I don't show is what's never been lost. The weight I don't show is the heaviest I own. The weight I don't show is the most deeply known. Not absence of feeling, but presence of choice. The weight I don't show still has its own voice. It speaks to me at midnight, it speaks to me at dawn. The weight I don't show is what keeps me going on. The weight I don't show, I know every pound, every unnamed grief, every unspoken sound. The weight I don't show, I carry it with pride. Not because it's easy, but because some things live better on the inside. I stopped explaining what I was going to do. Started just doing it and letting it come through. No press release, no announcement made, just the work appearing where the promise was laid. Because words are easy, anyone can speak, but the man who delivers is the one worth the seek. Actions, not words, that's the language I speak. Not in the meetings, not in the critique. Actions, not words, laid down brick by brick. The only declaration that doesn't make me sick. I've heard 1,000 plans that never left the room, 1,000 declarations swallowed by the gloom of inaction and intention, never turning real. Give me the man who builds things over the man who feels. Because feeling without doing is just noise in the end. And I've run out of patience for the talk without the bend. Actions, not words, that's the language I speak. Not in the meetings, not in the critique. Actions, not words, lay down brick by brick. The only declaration that doesn't make me sick. Let the work be the voice, let the results be the statement, let the outcome be the choice. Actions, not words, when I'm gone let them say he didn't talk about it much, he just built it anyway. There's a lie available at every turn of the road, a comfortable story to lighten the load of accountability, of honest self-review. The lie that says you're fine when you know that's not true. And I've told it to myself more than I should, lived inside the comfort of the misunderstood version of myself that needed to believe the comfortable lie was easier to receive. Reject the comfortable lie, even when it helps. Reject the comfortable lie, pull it off the shelves. All the stories you've been telling about why things are the way they are. Reject the comfortable lie that's been holding back the start. explanation. Reject the comfortable lie and face the real foundation. It costs something real to choose the honest heart, to look at your reflection and put down the facade. But the man who lives the truth, even when it burns, earns a kind of freedom the comfortable never learns. Because the lie might be easier in the short run of the night, but the truth is what you wake to, and the truth becomes the lie. Reject the comfortable lie, even when it helps. Reject the comfortable lie, pull it off the shelves of the stories you've been telling about why things are the way they are. Reject the comfortable lie that's been holding back the star. You were always meant to be underneath the easy explanation. Reject the comfortable lie and face the real foundation. Something real is on the honest ground. Reject the comfortable lie and let the truth be found. I run alone, not because I failed the pack, but because I outgrew the need to look back for permission or approval, for a nod or a sign. I trust my own compass, I trust my own line. And the wolves I run with were good for a season, but seasons always turn, and so do reasons. A lone wolf anthem playing in my chest, a lone wolf anthem, I passed every test, not of them making, but of my own design. Lone wolf anthem, moving down the line of a life I built myself, from the ground to the sky. Lone wolf anthem, and I'll tell you why. Because the pack slows down the ones who know the way. too much ground to cover to stop and stay. I've been invited back more times than I remember, in the circles that would dim me from July to December. And I've declined with gratitude, without anger or scorn. Just a man who knows his nature, just a man who was born to run his own direction at his own pace. The lone wolf doesn't need the validation of the race. Just the open ground ahead, just the honest sky, just the freedom of the choosing, just the reason why. Lone wolf anthem playing in my chest. Lone wolf anthem, I passed every test. Not of their making, but of my own design. Lone wolf anthem, moving down the line of a life I built myself, from the ground to the sky. Lone wolf anthem. This is why. Lone wolf anthem, still running, still free, still choosing every morning who I'm gonna be. Lone wolf anthem, not lonely, not lost, just a man who knows that freedom has a cost, and he paid it gladly every single time. Comfort comes knocking every single morning, with its soft suggestions and its gentle warning that today could be easier, that the rest is earned, that I've done enough already, that the bridge is burned. Far enough for now that I could let it go, but I've heard that voice before, and I know where it leads. Nowhere I wanna be, nowhere I respect, nowhere near the man I'm working to protect. From the slow erosion of the easy everyday, from the thousand small surrenders that take the man away. I don't negotiate with comfort, I acknowledge it and move. I don't negotiate with comfort, I got something left to prove. Not to anyone watching, only to the man I face. I don't negotiate with comfort, comfort doesn't hold my place. At the table of the building, at the altar of the work, I don't negotiate with comfort, what's ahead. I've lost months to comfort, I've lost years to the soft, paid the price of easy, and found it cost the most of anything I've given. Because what it takes in trade is the compound of the future, is the progress that gets delayed by every yes to comfort, by every skipped hard thing. And I don't have enough life left to keep offering that much to the easy, that much to the pause. I don't negotiate with comfort, I live by different laws. I don't negotiate with comfort, I acknowledge it and move. I don't negotiate with comfort, I've got something left to prove. Not to anyone watching, only to the man I face. I don't negotiate with comfort, comfort doesn't hold my place. At the table of the building, at the table of the building, at the altar of the work, at the altar of the work. I don't negotiate with comfort, I let it pass and turn back to what I came for. Oh, back to what I said. I don't negotiate with comfort, I negotiate with what's ahead. I don't negotiate with comfort, and some days that's hard to keep. Some days comfort is so warm and the bed is so deep. But I don't negotiate with comfort, because I know what I'd become. A man who had the chance and chose the comfortable sum over the extraordinary, over the full life lived. I don't negotiate with comfort, I negotiate with everything I give. I don't react to everything I see. I file it away quietly and let the moment be. Watched enough rooms to know how they work, who's performing courage, who's carrying what hurts. And the ones who talk the most are the ones who know the least. I've learned more from listening than from any feast. Observe and outlast, that's the only game I play. I don't need the first word, I just need the last day. Observe and outlast, patience is my blade. The man who waits and watches is the man who never fades. quiet in my eyes. Let them think the stillness was the limit of my size. And then when the moment came, I simply moved and left the room adjusting to the thing I'd proved. Not vindictive, not calculating, just aligned with the deep understanding of the patient mind. Observe and outlast, that's the only game I play. I don't need the first word, I just need the last day. Observe and outlast, patience is my blade. The man who waits and watches is the man who never fades. For years, watching every room I enter, watching how it clears. Observe and outlast, still waters always win. The man who moves in silence is the man who moves within. The sound of power isn't what most think. It isn't thunder rolling, it isn't chains that clink. It's the sound of footsteps steady on the floor. It's the silence before entering, it's the closing of a door. It's the breath before the answer, long and deliberate. It's the pause that tells the room this man is intimate with everything around him, with everything at stake. It's the sound of a man who knows what choices make. The sound of power is the quietest thing alive. It's the hum beneath the surface of a man who will survive. The sound of power doesn't need an amplifier. It moves through walls and decades. It moves through mud and fire. I've been practicing that sound for longer than I'll say, stripping out the urgency, the performance and the display. What's left is something simpler, something older than the noise. A man aligned with purpose, making deliberate choice, and the room responds accordingly, not from fear but weight, the kind of gravity that forms when a man accepts his fate. The sound of power is the quietest thing alive. It's the hum beneath the surface of a man who will survive. The sound of power doesn't need an amplifier. It moves through walls and decades. It moves through mud and fire. Is my footstep on the ground, is the word I choose to say, and the ones I never sound. The sound of power lives inside the space between what I could say and what I choose to place. In silence, every time